episode 277. Thank you all for listening to episode 276, McMania 3, season 37. I am Gray Lamarck, here with my co-host,
Parrot Gilmore,
Indiana Bear,
Dark Man Cody,
and returning for his fourth time to host Jeopardy tonight, the man himself, the former on-air radio personality, Peapod.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. Of course, you know, we got to talk about the on the radar podcast, because
you're gonna plug it. You gotta say it right.
Because I got to get the in there.
That's important.
On the radar podcast,
because then it will get confused with other shows.
Right. And the fact that you had a group on there recently, and I haven't listened to this show yet, and I need to, but you had Fame on Fire on.
I did.
I knew who Fame on Fire was. I'm like, oh my God, I know who that is. Because
I got one.
I got one because I know their covers. They play some great covers. Just tell us, man, like, what's been going on with the show? I know things have changed for you. The big news that just happened. I'll let you introduce it.
Yeah. So first off, I left radio. Long story short, I found a different path in my professional life, but I'm still continuing with the On the Radar podcast. Of course, that's been a labor of love for close to 4 years now. But I have also joined from Toledo, Ohio, Ruthless Pro Wrestling as part of their commentary team, and you can go check that out at Ruthless Pro Wrestling on their social media and everything. And there's an upcoming event in a couple of weeks at Burgers and Beers in Erie, Michigan.
Yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Beers, right? On April 24th at 3:30. Get your tickets. I think you can just PayPal them. Ruthless Pro Wrestling, rpw@gmail.com. I know Parrot, myself, and Shiv from the Grown Ups are going. So all three of us are going to be there. I know Cody can't. I know Bear can't that day, but we're hoping they can come up sometime. I've been really interested, Peapod, in following. We've been talking about Sam Beal, who, you know, just recently liked the podcast, which we love, and I can't wait to see him because he's at UT. So he's a fellow Rocket. He's the champ.
Right out of Rossford, and he was just recently did a couple of appearances on Impact Wrestling. So he's a very good guy, or bad guy, depending on what you think. But he's a tremendous talent, and he's the RPW world champ. So he's going to be defending the title against close to a 7-foot guy at Blood, Sweat, and Beer. So go check that out. Ruthless Pro Wrestling. Follow it on Facebook and Instagram.
And thank you again for coming on the show. Always love having you here, and thank you for supporting it with the swag. I see you're wearing the swag.
Absolutely, it's a comfy sweatshirt.
Yes, that's why we got them. Yeah. We got both logo. We got the original logo on one of them. Like, we need those same exact hoodies. I still have Cody's sitting next to my bed. So Cody, I got that for you when I see you again.
Perfect time right for summer.
Yep, exactly. Right in time for summer when it's 95 degrees.
And we live in Ohio. It'll change. So don't worry about it.
It's cold at night.
Right. So we'll get into today's episode, Trebek Wars 2, Part 1, because Part 2 will come out on Sunday. So we need to get into a few things first before we get into Jeopardy. Peapod, you can partake in this. I know you're not a sports guy, but if you want to listen and get educated, Bear is the man for golf. He can tell you what just happened at the Masters.
Yes, golf, yes.
and what we're doing, what we got this week. What do we got, Bear?
So Masters, Hideki Matsuyama, first Japanese man to win the Masters. Fantastic. Very happy to see him win. He's came up close a couple times, but a few times been, he usually comes up a little bit short. So it's absolutely great to see that Hideki finally pulled one out and won, not only for himself, but I mean, really for all Japan. He still lives there. He does not live in the States like most people. And actually, I don't even think he speaks English, still speaks Japanese. So, I mean, it's a huge win, not only for him, but for country as well. So that's awesome. Will Zalatoris, man, he has a great story. A lot of people thought he might pull it out. He almost did. Ended up just losing by 1. I mean, it was not as close as it was. Hideki was up by 2 and had a shorter par putt that he just missed and made bogey to keep it to 10 under. Spieth's keeping his hot streak, finished 3rd along with Schauffele. Rahm had a great Sunday, ended up making up to 5th after 3 straight even rounds. And a lot of the big dogs got cut, man. DJ, Bryson, Brooks, all got cut. Didn't have good weeks. So awesome to see. It was a great tournament, like always. It's disappointing. I got to wait another year to get back and watch the Masters.
Well, didn't Bryson make it? Because I see he's here with a 46. I know he was gonna miss it. Like, what was it? Thursday he shot 5 over or 6 over, and then on Friday he shot like 5 under.
Did I say Bryson?
Yeah.
I meant Rory. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he was bad.
Yeah, DJ Brooks and Rory missed the cut. Yes. Bryson did make the cut. I think he made the cut on the number or one off and then shot 75 on the weekend. So it didn't play great. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun tournament. It was, Hideki had a pretty big lead. And then on the back nine, as always at Augusta, it gets tight and it gets close, and it certainly did. So it made for some exciting golf there in the first major of 2021. This week, they're going to the RBC Heritage in South Carolina. Pretty easy course. You're going to see a lot of rounds in the 60s here, unless it gets windy, which sometimes it does. It's about the only time that there's any sort of issues on this course. But other than that, pretty easy. I mean, it's kind of like a quote unquote letdown week from the Masters, but a lot of big names are still playing this week, coming off of Augusta. So it should be a pretty good week of golf with the larger names in there as well. I guess we can go back to last week. So Cody had the best score at the Masters. Xander for third with Jordan Spieth. So Cody got a 3. Rahm having a good Sunday got me up to fifth. DJ and Brooks both missed the cut, as we said. So Gray and Parrot both missed the cut, and Dub had DeChambeau, who finished 46th.
And you're now in first, and now I'm in last, but we are only 66 points or places apart. So you get a missed cut and I finish in the top 10. It's an easy swap in 1 week.
It's definitely, we're all pretty tight in golf. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I don't feel like it's been that way for much really, as we've gone through this. So
this is our 14th tournament.
It seems like usually someone's running away by now. But yeah, Harbortown this week, Webb Simpson won it last year. Again, with these couple of bigger names up there, it should be an interesting week. Get these guys out there and could clutter up the field to where normally you get a field of half good golfers and the other half, the guys scraping out, just trying to get those wins to stay on tour. But this week I'm going to go with the guys who've been playing some pretty good golf, just finished top 20 at the Masters. I'm going to go with Tyrrell Hatton. He finished third here last year. He's just been playing pretty solid. So he should have a pretty good week, I would hope, and at least get me another top 10.
All right, Parrot, what do you got, man?
This week I think I'm gonna go with Webb Simpson.
All right, and Dub took Corey Connors. So Cody Bryant, who you got, sir?
Let me go Cam Smith, man.
There you go. And I'm going to take a bigger name, and probably he'll miss the cut again. So Matthew Fitzpatrick. Sorry, you're going to miss the cut this week.
I'm going to go with Happy Gilmore.
There we go. Peapod's in. He's got Happy Gilmore. Hasn't played since he won that gold jacket back in '96.
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
That's right. All right, man. What about Martinsville? What happened to Martinsville on Saturday?
Got rained out.
That's a good point.
You want to know what happened on Saturday? It got rained out. Yeah, they ended up racing on Sunday afternoon at 4:00. It was perfect timing to sit at a bar in some BFE city in southern Indiana. I mean, it's so BFE down here, they call it Kentuckiana because it's so close to Kentucky and Indiana. That's how BFE and cheesy it is. So at least I got to watch some NASCAR and golf all on the same day. But hell, who ended up winning? Truex, I think, right? I think Truex ended up winning at Martinsville. This is time of year, the next 2 tracks here where he can get in. So that was our first repeat winner, correct? I'm pretty sure in NASCAR this year.
I believe so, because my man that I picked, Denny Hamlin, dominated the race and
yes, he did.
Finished third.
Yep. And my switch to William Byron was great for me. So
yes, it was absolutely great for you.
I did that. Switched over to him. But yeah, Truex won it. So I think he is the first repeat winner this year in NASCAR. So good for Truex. That definitely secures him in the playoffs now, no doubt, because we still think there's going to be more than 16 winners. So there's probably a good chance that, a couple of the guys who won might not make it, but getting 2 wins definitely puts you in, no doubt. So yeah, Richmond this week, Sunday. It's a great race. Another track dominated by Truex, man. He's going to be going to be a good pick this week. I'm pretty positive, but I don't think I'm going to roll with him that way. But I mean, you're first, so you already have your pick out there. You can go ahead and give it.
Yeah, I'm taking Brad Keselowski, man. He wins here. He races well here. Last 2 races, he's won and he was 4th. I'm going to take him here. I think he's a solid pick, so hopefully he doesn't do me wrong. I've done pretty good in NASCAR this year. Worst finish was 29th with the guy that should have won the race with Kyle Larson. That's my worst finish. Other than that, 17th's been the worst. It's not like Cody Bryant, who can't finish any better than 16th. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. It's all these guys he's taken. Brad Dad, Booty Daddy last week. Big Bubba Wallace, Killer Kurt Busch. Poor guy. So, but Bear, you are next, sir.
I'm going to go with the same exact guy that Dub has, man. I'm going to go with Ryan Newman. He has a good record on this track. And also I'm in Indiana. It's his home state. So I'm going to go with the Hoosier this week and stick with Newman.
And like you said, Newman for Dub. Parrot, who you got?
I'm going to go with Eric Jones this week. Hopefully he can get me at least top 15 and keep me at least close.
Eric Jones.
Ooh.
What's that phone number? The Dark Man Cody. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Right, that's gonna be a solid 28th for Ricky.
Well, we don't have another name for him. It's just Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Are you trying to switch up your luck?
Nah, man, he's still in the house. Yeah, Ricky Outhouse. Ricky Outhouse Jr.
That's gonna be a good one for when he wrecks in 20 laps.
There we go, Ricky Outhouse.
All right, Ricky Outhouse Jr. We got that. So normally we would do what we've been doing, Peapod, so you can kind of hear this. We usually
yes, hi.
Hello. We usually talk about somebody that something happened on this day. Usually highlight an individual, whomever it may be, and I'm actually going to still highlight this individual because it's an important day. But today, when this comes out, which is April 15th, tax day, it's actually April 14th right now, and that's okay. But on April 15th, when everybody can listen to this, it is in 1947, Jackie Robinson was the first African-American to play in U.S. Major League Baseball. Of course, he played with the Dodgers. So that happened in 1947. So Jackie Robinson, I mean, we know how important he is to the game. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'll let Cody talk about this. How important was Jackie to the game?
No more than Larry Doby or, any other black player that managed to make it into major leagues. I mean, honestly, Jackie Robinson is kind of like the Rosa Parks of baseball, and not because he was more of a trailblazer. He was just more marketable. Jackie Robinson, he was a great player, but he wasn't the best player coming out of the Negro Leagues. He wasn't Satchel Paige good, Frank Robinson good. But at the same time, he was, in a way, more marketable. And he was younger than most of those guys that came out of the Negro Leagues once they, finally integrated the major leagues. So, he gets a lot of credit because, he put up with a lot of shit. So, there were his own teammates that didn't even want to be on the bus or, in the locker room with him. So, they basically picked the nicest guy they probably could. So,
Yeah, and he was
picking a black dude just because he black. Nobody picking a black dude talk about Jackie Robinson. Y'all ought to know about Jackie Robinson too.
Oh, I knew. I wanted you to talk about it because I knew you'd have a better perspective. Better. But he did bat .311 in his career. He was a 6-time All-Star, which we all know is just bogus. Doesn't really mean anything as an All-Star game. Did win a World Series, was the NL MVP in 49. Obviously I wasn't around in 1949. I don't know what his stats were like that year, but we do know that his number 42 is retired by all teams. Mariano Rivera from the Yankees, the last guy to wear it. That's gone.
Only guy to wear it.
Yeah, really. He was the only one that could, and ended it with him. But what did you think? I was going to ask you, what did you think of the movie about him, 42?
I never seen it.
Really?
Never seen it.
I've seen.
But I mean,
go ahead.
I was say, like, growing up, I mean, and you hear enough about him that, you learn enough about him that, a movie is kind of, unless it's something, completely new that nobody knew anything about, you're just, well, not necessarily rehashing, but you're getting reminded of a lot of things that you already knew. I mean, he was also a track and field standout at UCLA. So, I mean, he could have went to the Olympics. And I think actually, if I remember correctly, I think Jesse Owens beat him out.
Yeah, we talked about that.
On the spot for, the Olympic team to go to that Olympics. So, I mean, Jackie Robinson, man, he was a big deal. And I mean, now, it means a lot since we're talking about integration. Now, the Major League Baseball is finally accepting the records, from the Negro Leagues. So, which is a big deal. So now guys, like Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige and, like the stats that Frank Robinson had before he even got to the major leagues, like that stuff, shows up. So I think now, like Josh Gibson, I believe, is, I want to say, like top 10 in home runs now, because now all of his home runs count. Because for a long time, Josh Gibson was in the Negro Leagues at least considered the home run king. So, which is a big deal, man. It's nice, and, because of Jackie Robinson putting up, with all the shit that he went through, in the game of baseball alone, which unfortunately, still happens. All you gotta do is take a trip to Boston and, you'll see. And, it's just, somebody like Jackie Robinson, man, his legacy should, it'll endure and live on.
Yeah, and a fun thing about him, you brought him up at UCLA. He was the school's first athlete to win varsity letters in 4 sports: baseball, basketball, football, and track. And he played on UCLA's football team when they only had 4 African Americans, and they were the most integrated team in college football. And then, like you said, baseball was his worst sport. I'm reading this now. He hit 97 in his only season. Although in his first game, he went 4 for 4 and twice stole home. But then he turned around and batted 97.
It's like my little league stats.
So he went, 0 for 44 after that? It's like just horrible. 0 for 40, something like that. So it's bad, man.
Like he didn't really want to play baseball.
Right.
He wanted to run track. And,
just crazy.
Yeah, he only played baseball because he could actually make money playing baseball.
That's it, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, after being in the service too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Went through all of that. Man, and then so I will give, if you haven't seen 42, check it out. But the legendary and RIP Chadwick Boseman played him in that. Chadwick was obviously, we know who he is, Black Panther. He was Jackie Robinson. He played a lot of title roles. Good actor. Unfortunately lost too soon. But to turn this around, and Cody, you got anything else on this subject matter, sir?
Not Jackie. No.
We'll save it on Jackie. All right. Parrot Bear.
Said it all, man.
Beautiful.
The pioneer.
Yes, he is. Well, let's do this. Let's get into Jeopardy. Peapod, you can take it from here.
Gentlemen, you all know the rules of Jeopardy. We're going to go back and forth. I will give you the categories. They are scored 1 to 5 point-wise. And then here are your categories. Sports without balls. Hodgepodge grab bag full of potpourri.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Because we're trying to write these down.
Okay. Hodgepodge grab bag full of potpourri. That's all one. I did not title these.
Oh, this is Jeremy. We're used to this. We're waiting for at least one answer that we contest. Don't worry.
All right. Category number 3 is the NBA. Number 4, numbers. And number 5 is potent potables. No, I'm kidding. Number 5 is NFL free agents.
I did start writing down potent potables.
And I told you that joke while we were preparing.
Yes, you did.
I fell for it.
Well, we got this bear. Of course, we got to get the old thing back in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Over the Line Sports Podcast proudly brings to you its OTL Jeopardy Tag Team Champions of the World. The Raw Dog Gray Lamarck, the Badass Barry Cub, the Podcast Outlaws. I know I catch on.
You popped me on
Cody is just shaking his head. That's hilarious.
So we got the Badass Barry Cub, the Badass Barry Cub, and the Raw Dog Gray Lamarck. Let's do this. All right. You guys are the visitors because we are the defending tag team champions of the world. So you guys can go first.
Cody, you're up.
Oh boy. Let's hodgepodge for let's do the hodgepodge bag of potpourri for 3.
Hodgepodge potpourri for 3. Now, gentlemen, when we answer these questions, you have 20 seconds to possibly give me an answer until I have to ask for a response. So just keep that in mind. All right. Hodgepodge grab bag full potpourri, 3 points. In which decade did the U.S. boycott the Summer Olympics?
Oh, God. Cody, man.
70s.
My best guess would be 80s, but I don't know.
10 seconds.
60s?
No. We'll go 80s.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. It was the 1980s.
Was it 88 then?
1980.
80. Yeah.
80.
80. I know it was 76 or 80. That was good.
Good shit, Cody.
All right, Gray, you take it. Start us off.
Man, you answered it.
Let's go. You. Let's go numbers for 3.
Numbers for 3. In bowling, what would your score be if you bowled 11 strikes and a 6?
It should be, again, this isn't our answer. I'm just going to talk it out here. It should be a 294. Or I'm sorry, 296. Is
that your answer?
11 strikes and a 6, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So 296?
296.
That is correct, sir.
I was like, I'm deferring to you, man. Bowling is not my game.
Math isn't my game, so that's why you got me on that. All right, Parrot.
All right, give me NBA for 2.
NBA for 2. Kyrie Irving was born in which country?
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on, let me think. Oh, shit.
10 seconds.
I want to say it's more obvious than you.
It is obvious, but I can't think of anything.
Oh.
Need an answer.
Germany. I'm just guessing.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Bear nose.
Or the steal.
Good thing. No, because I just sent to Gary Germany.
I don't know. He was, no, I got this because, come on, man. He played for the Celtics. He was born in Australia.
That's your answer?
Yep.
It is Australia.
Nice. I knew it was overseas. I just couldn't think of where. Awesome.
You guys got 2, right?
Yes.
2 and 3. Yeah. I'm writing it down because the score thing's not working here. So
I am too. That's why I've double checked.
Perfect. And it's our turn, Bear. So you go ahead and pick, brother.
I'm gonna go sports without balls for 3, please.
Sports Sports Without Balls for 3. On May 30th, 1999, Dale Jr. made his Winston Cup debut on which track?
Memorial Day weekend. You got to think pre-schedule change.
10 seconds.
It would be Charlotte, wouldn't it? Isn't that where they race on Memorial Weekend?
Usually is. That would be my best guess too. Charlotte Motor Speedway.
What was the answer? I'm sorry.
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Incorrect.
Yeah. That's a good guess, though, man.
I mean,
that's what I thought because it's Memorial Day before they switched because they ran that in the Indy 500.
Yep,
for the steal, and then I will repeat the question. On May 30th, 1999, Dale Jr. made his Winston Cup debut on which track?
Cody, this is going to be complete guesses for me because I was 3. So
you for me. It's going to be a guess for me, too. I think I'll sit and watch Dale Jr.
3 choices and you pick from those 3, okay?
10 seconds.
All
right. Talladega, Atlanta, and Bristol.
An answer.
I don't know. Let's go Talladega.
Incorrect. The Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Isn't that Charlotte Motor Speedway?
That's Charlotte.
Yeah, okay, so
this is one we contest with it. This is up to those guys. That is That's the same speedway. It's the Coke 600.
I am going.
No, you wouldn't know.
I would not know.
This is like I said earlier. There's one we always contest with Jeremy. No, the Charlotte Motor Speedway that's what it is.
If that's what it turned into, then I think that would be allowed then.
Thank you, Peapod.
Because down with corporate sponsors.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm not in radio anymore. I can say shit like that.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. All right. So they're up. It is 8-3. Is that what you got, Parrot?
Yep.
All right.
Cody.
Let's do NFL free agents for 2.
NFL free agents for 2. This quarterback signed with the Oakland Raiders in 2004 and then led them to a 7-21 record as a starter.
2004.
Who was there? 2004.
10 seconds.
John Kitna wasn't there, was he?
Sound about right.
Need an answer.
It's either him or Rich Gannon.
Say Rich Gannon.
I need an answer.
No, let's go with Kitna, man. Let's go with Kitna. Because
no, incorrect.
Good, Bear.
For the steal.
Kerry Collins.
Say it again.
Kerry Collins.
Correct.
Gannon played there in 03.
Right. All right, Bear, back to us.
You're up, buddy.
Let's go. NFL free agents for 3.
Warren Moon was a stud quarterback in Houston, then had a nice run in Minnesota. What team did he sign with in 1997 after leaving the Vikings?
Our mortal enemy there, Gare Bear. I'm pretty positive it's the Philadelphia Eagles.
10 seconds. The Eagles, is that what you're going with?
That's what we're going with.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
Warren Moon was a stud quarterback in Houston, then had a nice run in Minnesota. What team did he sign with in 97 after leaving the Vikings?
Boy.
10 seconds.
I mean, there wasn't too many teams he didn't play for. I want to say the Seahawks.
If that's your guess, that's our guess.
That's the only thing I could come up with.
You'll have to okay, fine, thank you. It is Seattle.
There you go. Nice.
See, audience, I don't know dick about sports. This is why I come on during wrestling. And that's why I make terrible jokes.
That should be in Sports Without Balls.
What did he put in? He put in Seattle.
You just put Seattle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think he went to the Eagles after the Seahawks, and right after we said, I pictured him in a fucking Seahawks uniform. Yes.
Yep, and we said it right to each other at the same time. 10-6, and you guys are up.
Go ahead, Parrot. Pick one, man.
Let's do numbers for 2.
Numbers for 2. How many competitors start in the men's singles round 1 at Wimbledon?
Cody, my best guess, honestly, would probably be 64 or 132. I don't know.
Let's say, is it 32 or 64? Oh boy, I know it takes forever.
Need an answer.
64.
Incorrect. Gentlemen, for the steal, how many competitors start in the men's singles round 1 at Wimbledon?
It's either yours or 32, so it's got to be one of them.
What's 64 times 2?
128. Like
let's go with that.
128?
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good one.
It's definitely not 32 because they have a round of 64 and a round.
Oh, that's right. What number was that? How many points?
That was 2 points.
For numbers.
Perfect. And we're up.
Let's go with sports without balls for 4, please.
Sports without bowels for 4. Which NHL team, excuse me, which NHL team, I know how to talk, has won the most Stanley Cups since 1915?
That's a trick question, buddy.
Since 1915, though? How long
Correct.
has the NHL been around?
Since
10 seconds.
Well, I'm going to stick with the obvious is Montreal, and I think we should stick with it. I like Montreal.
I'm not going to name anything else, so go with it.
Montreal, Canadiens.
That is correct.
Good. Okay. Because I thought
it could have been a trick question.
That's what I was saying. I know the Canadians have won the most, but when he got me with 15, that I know how Jeremy is.
Yeah, he puts in a year for a reason, but maybe that's what he's trying to do, trip us up.
Hey,
it's good.
That was for 4 points.
Beautiful. 16-6. You guys are up.
Or another drink.
I don't know. Hodgepodge for 4.
Nice drink.
Hodgepodge for 4. Name the most valuable player in the 2012 MLB All-Star Game who was suspended for 50 games for taking illegal testosterone.
I've got Bear. I'm going to type you my steal.
2012. What was I doing in 2012?
10 seconds.
Dude.
I know what I wasn't doing in 2012, and that's watching the Star game.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't.
I need an answer.
Dude, I have no idea. Like, none.
Robinson Cano?
Incorrect.
Bear, I'm just going to throw out my guess here.
Go with it.
Alfonso Soriano.
Incorrect.
Damn it. I thought it was Soriano.
Melky Cabrera.
Forgot about Melky.
The old milkman.
The old Yankee.
Damn.
Damn. That was a tough one. I thought it was Soriano. Yeah,
he was
right.
An All-Star MVP.
He was in the All-Star game?
Right?
Yeah. All right, Barry, you're up, man, right? Or is it me?
It's you.
All right. How about NBA for 3?
NBA for 3. Who has the worst career free throw percentage of all time at 41.4%?
It's not who you think it is. I know that.
10 seconds.
Shaq, who we think about?
Yeah, it definitely isn't. I think it's a big. I want to say it's Mutombo. That's the first name that came.
Fine, go with it.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
I'll repeat the question. Who has the worst career free throw percentage of all time at 41.4%?
I think Shaq got at least 58%.
No, it ain't Shaq. Yeah, because Shaq could at least make them when they counted.
10 seconds.
Ball looks like a baseball in our hands.
Dwight
No
Howard.
idea.
Dwight Howard.
Incorrect. Ben Wallace.
You forgot about Ben.
Oh, I forgot about
I
Ben
should have known
Wallace.
that. He was terrible.
I
This
too
was what,
forgot about
40?
Ben Wallace.
He said it was
Did you ever
43.
even know about Ben
41.
Wallace?
Nope.
What he said it was 41.
41%.
41.4%.
Jeez, that's
Damn.
horrible.
Ben Wallace couldn't hit 5 of 10 free throws.
Damn, I thought he was at least 45.
Big,
I think I have a better record than that.
Big Ben could block any shot known to man, but God put him on the free throw line. He ain't doing shit.
All right. So that was ours, right? So that's on to them.
Yep.
We've only picked 2s, 3s, and a couple 4s.
A daily double is still on the board, gentlemen.
I know I won't get that one.
Cody.
We're gonna make it a true daily double, right?
I've never
Oh
gotten
no,
a big
man.
double,
Probably won't.
What you want to do? Sports without balls or NBA?
Let's do NBA.
All right, pick a number.
3, 4.
3's gone. 4 it is.
Who was the first player to be drafted number 1 without playing college or high school basketball in the United States?
Wow.
10 seconds.
This is so tough.
No. Kevin Garnett.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, incorrect.
No.
Dude, what about the only one that comes to mind is a big tall motherfucker, Yao Ming.
Do you want to go with that?
Yeah, do it.
That is correct.
Nice.
That is 4 points.
Kevin, what did Kevin? Was Kevin Garnett a number 1 pick?
I don't know.
I think so, but he
Didn't he play though?
He didn't play high. He didn't play
he-
high school. He came straight from high school.
Yeah,
didn't
but
play
that
college.
said did not
In the
play in the
US.
U.S. high school or college.
So he probably
That's just split.
You didn't
Gotcha.
listen to
Gotcha.
the question.
Yeah, you didn't listen to
That's
questions.
split.
That's split hair. He didn't play at all, high school or
Wouldn't it-
college in the U.S.
And you took Garnett. Wouldn't it have been Kobe?
No, Kobe was 10.
Oh, was
Oh
it?
yeah, he wasn't a 1. That's
Yeah.
right.
I think it was
Everybody
10.
passed on him.
You figure it's a 1.
Yeah.
All right, I got 20-6, Parrot.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. We're up, Bear.
All right. I'm going to go with NFL free agents for 5.
For
Hey.
5.
Yeah.
Dan Snyder gave $18 million to this quarterback in 2001.
I think I'm 5 years old. How am I supposed to know this?
10 seconds.
Who did he give money to? Who played for them in 2001?
Oh, shoot.
Shit.
I'm blank, dude.
Need an answer.
It's not right, but I'm going to throw one out there. I'm going to go with Patrick Ramsey.
Incorrect.
Right as I said it, I knew who it was.
Dan Snyder gave $18 million to this QB in 2001.
2001.
Dude, I don't know why this is 100% wrong, Cody, but why was
One.
coming to my mind?
Because that's the only other notable Redskins quarterback.
Looks exactly like Patrick Ramsey. That's why I got him confused.
Oh, shit. You know what? I'm trying to think. Steve Spurrier, well, I want to say was the coach then.
Need an answer.
So,
Cody, if it's
Danny Warfel.
Incorrect. The answer is Jeff George.
Okay.
Oh, okay, well.
I feel better that you were wrong.
I thought it was Gus Farad.
Farad. I was like, that's a good one.
Shit, he was still kicking around in 2001.
I'm kind of surprised to hear
Man,
Jeff George.
It was kicking tires on Jeff George back then.
That's Dan Snyder. He'd give $18 million to me.
He would.
Oh shit. Let's figure that out. I'll be your agent. I'll take 10.
I'll give you 10%.
Yeah, I'll take my 10%.
All right, you guys are up.
Let's do NFL free agency for Uno.
That's going to get you back in the game.
Jeff Garcia appears in 3 Pro Bowls with the 49ers and signed a 4-year, $25 million deal in 2004 to play for which team?
Oh, 4.
Fuck.
10 seconds.
I want to say that's the Browns.
That's what I was thinking, but it seems too.
That's the only other place. That's the only other place I remember him playing. We'll go with the Browns.
That's your answer?
Yeah, Cleveland Browns.
That is correct.
Holy shit! It's a miracle.
Damn, I thought it was Tampa. He played at
That's the
Tampa
only
though
other
too,
place
didn't he?
that-
Oh, he
I
did.
don't think so.
I thought he
I
played
don't
at
think
Tampa
they
Bay.
waste any money on him.
I have 7.
He might have been holding the clipboard.
All right, 20. What is it?
7.
20-7.
You're up there, homie.
Let's go NFL free agents. Let's clear out NFL free agents for 4. All right, it's 20-7, Bear. So
That's your daily double. Don't sue me, Jeopardy.
Oh, and they can't, and these guys can't steal it. So that's the plus thing we have going for us is they can't steal.
13 points. You won't.
What do you think, Bear? Put a 10 spot on it.
I was going to say, let's do 13. Let's tie him.
All right. Let's tie him or go way ahead.
Ooh, I like
Lucky
it.
number 13.
This is ballsy. Here we go, gentlemen. This San Diego Charger was backing up LaDainian Tomlinson before signing with the Atlanta Falcons and rushing for 1,699 yards in 2008, second only to Adrian Peterson and 17 touchdowns. Who was it?
$2008. Backing up Tomlinson. That was my first thought because I just can't. I felt like it was later. I kept thinking 12, but I think that's right. Let's go with that. Let's go with it. The burner. Michael Turner.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Old Fat Thighs himself. He's probably about 4 right now, too, guaranteed.
NFL free agents is off the board now. That is all cleared.
33-7.
I'm gonna take a nap.
We can sit back now. Ugh. Don't worry, Parrot's going to bring it back in wrestling.
He has his own category.
But they're all only worth 1 point.
Stupid. So doesn't that mean they're all worth 3?
No. Well, we could say that, but then that means if you miss it, we get 3.
No, that's bullshit.
I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll give that to you.
Favor.
This is true, but we don't know how easy they are, so we'll see. I'm down with that. If he gets it right, they get 3. If they miss it, we get 1. That's
Sure.
fair. Okay. Yeah, because we usually give Parrot triple on wrestling, so I'm good with that if Bear is.
Yeah, let's do it. That's fair.
All right. Once we get to that on Sunday show. All right, you guys are up.
All right, Cody, what you got for us?
And I don't know. Let's do let's hodgepodge for 5.
Hodgepodge for 5. Which team sport uses the largest playing field area?
You said teams or team?
Team sport, singular.
Team sport.
I mean, soccer comes to mind because that seems to be the biggest in my head, but it's not right because Gary's fucking laughing like a dickhead.
I'm laughing at Bear because we have 2 completely different answers.
Need an answer.
Well, it's either that or it's either soccer or cricket.
Need an answer.
And let's go cricket.
Incorrect. Gentlemen, which team sport uses the largest playing field area?
Take yours, Bear. I mean, might as well at this point. Cricket was my guess. So,
Yes. So we'll go with rugby.
Incorrect. Gentlemen, Marco.
Polo.
Oh, God.
There's your answer.
Team sport.
I thought that was. I thought we were talking about sports here.
It's
but it's in a swimming pool. You
That's
didn't tell me
water
Olympic
polo.
size?
That's water polo.
That's water polo.
You're
The
talking about
horses,
polo
man.
on the horse.
Oh, well then why'd you say Marco Polo? Marco Polo's played in the water.
Right,
True.
but still. But
True.
then-
I thought I
but the
did think
answer was
horses.
polo.
I forgot that water polo was a thing. I was thinking of the horses.
Have you ever played
You were
Marco
gonna say
Polo in the
polo.
ocean?
Well, depending on if you have a waterfront property, yeah.
We all live in Ohio, so we don't.
All
We
right.
play in the lake, yeah.
That was hodgepodge for 5, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to go sports without balls for 5, Bear?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sports
Do it.
without bowels.
I only said that because I crossed it off on accident.
In which sport does a team only have to travel 3.6 meters to win?
One more time.
In which sport does a team only have to travel 3.6 meters to win?
I just sent you my guess.
Ooh, is that a sport? I guess it's in the Olympics.
It's Olympic sport.
Good answer.
I feel like that's. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm
Bobsled.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Gentlemen, in which sport does a team only have to travel 3.6 meters to win?
bobsleds. I feel like longer.
Probably.
Oh, it's a meter.
What's a meter?
10 seconds.
I feel like it's not
Just
far.
over.
I feel like I'm wrong. My guess was curling.
Is it just under a mile? Just over a mile?
3 meters?
Meters? No, it's like
It's like
a
10
home
yards.
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need an answer.
Fuck it, curling.
Curling.
Why not? You said curling.
Incorrect. It is tug of war.
That's not a sport.
This ain't the Goodwill games.
I just
Jesus, man.
I just read the questions. I don't make them.
You could take it on a Jeremy later. You guys are up.
Game's rigged.
Tug of war. That's like a parrot game. That's like in Vegas Vacation when Chevy Chase goes to the other casino. War. Tug of
like, what do you do after that? You go to the kissing booth and then you get a funnel cake?
Well, like, you remember
Hey, you can come to South Toledo on the weekends and get yourself a funnel cake.
There you go. There you go.
Jesus.
You guys are up.
NBA for 4.
That's gone.
So 5.
5, yeah.
What player has appeared in the most career NBA games?
LeBron has to be getting up there.
10 seconds.
Well,
He's only been in the league. Yeah, but he's only been in the league. Career games?
Need an answer.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Incorrect. What player has appeared in the most career NBA games?
The only thing that's coming to mind is recent. Vince Carter is the only guy that's coming to mind right now.
Yeah, but he was hurt so much.
10 seconds.
God. I mean, that would be, like you said, that was my thought too, but he was injured all the time.
We got nothing else.
Need an answer.
I was going to say Robert Horry, but.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Robert Parrish.
Parrish, mother trucker.
I'm there, Celtics fan. What?
I know. God damn.
I'm embarrassed. I got half of it right.
Damn it. My bad. Celtic. Can't even get it. Fuck. But that was like before my parents' time.
What? Robert Parrish retired at like 90.
My mom was like 10.
-6.
Sorry. She was 20.
I was
24.
about to say, that would make her what, 6 or
I was
7?
saying, that would make her like my age. Like,
That's scary.
Did he retire in 90?
Damn near, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did play with Larry Bird, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
Because he knocked the fuck out of Bill Laimbeer.
He did.
He smacked quarters out of Bill Laimbeer, man.
All right, numbers for 5. Let's clear out the 5s.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
Numbers for 5, Alex.
Numbers for 5. Sorry, I thought everyone was still talking about retirement. All right. Anyway, how many players are there on a water polo team?
Oh, Jesus Christ. A lot. The goalie plus like 8. I say 9.
Is that your answer?
I was going to say 6.
I think there's more than that.
6 and 9.
Pool.
Yeah, but you got to figure both sides have to. I don't know. Whatever.
I need an answer.
It's a big pool. Remember, it's the largest area.
Is it sure it's not in the ocean?
Need an answer.
9.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Gentlemen, for the steal, how many players are there on a water polo team?
They won't get it anyways. I'm not worried about it.
12.
Is that your answer?
10.
Whatever Cody confirms. He's counting. He's thinking of that time he played Marco Polo.
I mean, if you're counting, but knowing Jeremy,
I need
he's
an
gonna
answer.
ask that question, but then it's gonna be on the field or in the water at one time.
I need an
instead of the
answer.
roster.
Need an answer.
What, 8?
Incorrect. 7.
That's right.
6, 8, 9, and it's 7. We gave 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, and it's
You almost got it.
damn it.
All right. Cody and Parrot.
Let's do numbers for 4.
Which year did the 3-point shot get introduced in the NBA?
Bro. Cody, was that in the 60s?
No. It was
10
after
seconds.
the merger. It's after the merger. The merger, I want to say, was 72. 74.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Bear, I think it was because it was a big deal around Bird and Magic, so I think it was 79.
All right. Do it.
Is that your answer?
Yep.
Correct.
Nice.
It was their rookie year.
And you can see why they do the corny tag team introduction.
Damn
And
right.
you can see why they corny, because they
Close out numbers for 1.
How
Don't be
many
hating.
how many teams are there currently in the National Hockey League?
Well, that's it. Like currently playing because they added a team, but they're not playing yet. Read
no
that
way.
question again.
How many teams are currently in the NHL?
Because Seattle's technically a team. That's why I'm saying that.
I know what you're saying, but
Need an answer.
I think there's 31 then.
That is correct.
Okay. I was like, this.
I was about to say, I was
That's
like,
a
there's no
1
way.
point?
That is a 1 point. I just read them. I don't make them.
8 to 7.
Yep. On you guys. Cody's watching AEW.
Nope.
Cheating.
Balls for 2.
Sports without bowels. Which boxer was nicknamed the Louisville Lip?
Parrot.
Dude. Doesn't help me.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Are you shitting me?
Doesn't
Get closer. You can't see who that is?
Nah. Cody, help me out here.
What's
up?
the answer?
The only boxer I knew of from Louisville was Cassius Clay.
Incorrect.
Then became Muhammad Ali.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. See, remember, he doesn't know sports. So, yes, Muhammad Ali.
Correct.
See, you got to remember, Peapod's not a sports guy.
Don't know sports.
So then it would have been Cassius Clay because Muhammad Ali would have never called himself the Louisville Lip.
That's true. But the answer they have under is Muhammad Ali.
So that's two we're contesting.
That's after the name change. But I mean,
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
All right.
His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
38-9.
Let's finish out sports without balls.
Sports without bowels. Which male swimmer has won the most Olympic medals?
Would be the stoner himself, Michael Phelps.
Correct.
The stoner himself.
Hey, if you could get stoned and win the most Olympic gold medals, or medals in general, I think gold and medals. That's pretty impressive.
He's got a point. Now I can't say sports without bowels anymore. Sad.
Hodgepodge for 2.
In which sport is the Duckworth-Lewis method used?
Can you read that again?
In which sport is the Duckworth-Lewis method used?
Can you use it in a sentence?
In which sport is the Duckworth-Lewis method used?
Sounds like something that would be in fishing.
I need answers. Fishing your answer.
Here's the day.
Incorrect. For the steal. In which sport is the Duckworth-Lewis method used?
Dude, I have no idea. When I heard Duckworth, I thought of hockey because of the Mighty Ducks. That's my only reasoning here. I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be hockey, so
whatever you think.
We'll pick a random sport. Let's go with curling.
Curling?
Incorrect, but it's another C sport. It's cricket.
I don't even know what the hell that is. That's a 2?
That's a 2.
It should have been a 5.
Really? Yeah.
What do
Does
we got?
He think we're cricket masters here or what?
Right.
Clearly.
We got hodgepodge and NBA for 1.
Let's do NBA.
Which member of Michigan's Fab Five spent his first 2 seasons with Denver and eventually made his way to the Indiana Pacers?
I mean, it's got to be Jalen, right?
Is that your answer?
Jalen Rose.
Correct.
I was thinking, I was like, Weber played for Sacramento. Juwan, I don't remember where the hell he played.
And hodgepodge grab bag full of potpourri for 1. Which Scottish golf course is considered the home of golf?
St. Andrews?
Correct.
Nice job, Parrot.
Way to end it strong.
So that makes the score, Parrot, correct me if I'm wrong, 40-10.
Yeah, you're 100% correct.
All right.
We got the mid-final, right?
Yes.
So give us a minute here because we type in a chat box. So after you read the question, we should get 1 minute because we type in a chat box to each other.
Okay.
And then we got to privately message you what we're going to bet too. So
Okay.
Bear, send me a message on what you think we should bet, and I'll send you mine. Yep.
All right.
That's what I was going to say. So we'll send it to Peapod in the chat.
Are you doing your bets now, or should I read the question and start the music?
We got to give you the bets first before.
All right, fantastic.
Before the or do we get the category first?
Category is NFL running backs.
Stick with it.
Yep. That's our bet, sir. Well, obviously,
Cody,
you don't have to worry about it yet.
Whatever you send him, I'm happy with.
40-10. They can bet 10. 6.9. No decimals. All right. Once you get it, you can read it. You can, after you get Cody's bet, you can read it, sir.
I'm still waiting on it.
Of course, man. He's always late.
Okay. Gentlemen.
And then we're going to send our answers to you as well.
Okay. Gentlemen, which team in the NFL currently has 3 running backs on their roster who have all in the past had 1,000-yard rushing seasons? I'll read it again before I start. Which team in the NFL currently has 3 running backs on their roster who have all in the past had 1,000-yard rushing seasons?
You'll have to play that twice since we get a minute.
Yes, I know. I understand.
And repeat.
Oh, sorry. Gentlemen, I need your answers, please.
Which one, Bear? Mine or yours? You confident?
No. I know 2 of them have. I know that for a fact. I just don't know about the third. Same thing with that one, with the one you got.
All right, I need answers. Let's go.
Cody,
Well, I know
go
one
with your
for
answer.
sure.
You know what?
I know only one for sure from yours.
Mine? Okay. We're going to use yours.
Okay. I don't think either of us are right, honestly.
Can't spell for shit. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go.
I need the other answer now. Please, now. This is more than a minute. I mean, very, very lenient. Okay, gentlemen. The team in the NFL currently has 3 running backs on the roster who have all in the past have 1,000-yard rushing seasons. The answer is the Houston Texans. The the people are Mark Ingram, David Johnson, and Philip Lindsay. So, Gary, you've sent me.
Oh, Denver. Lindsay went to Houston. Damn it!
You give me the point total of 10, and your answer was the Denver Broncos, which is incorrect.
Oh, the Denver Broncos.
Ooh, I should go get my banana pudding.
Cody, you also sent me 10 points, and you gave me the answer of Tampa Bay, which is incorrect.
That's a good guess, though.
Mm-hmm.
But James Conner might have signed after the fact, after he already submitted this Jeopardy. Right. All right. So 30-0 going into the second round. And just for the fan, is round 2, the wrestling, is it 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 points, or is it still 1 to 5?
They have it here as 1 to 5, but if you want to change it, fuck it. Let's go.
I'm good with that.
Let's get weird.
That's up to them.
That's up to them. You want to go?
And that's what Double Jeopardy is, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Double Jeopardy. So, yes.
Parrots are still only 3, though.
Yeah. His category is 1.
20 points.
So he either gets, exactly.
So he only gets 1 point if correct, or no,
he gets 3.
He still gets 3.
If he misses, we get 1.
Yeah.
Well, actually, now we should get 2, right?
Dude.
Yeah. 1, still 1. Fair.
Fine. All right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Peapod, thanks for hosting this first round of the Trebek Wars 2, Part 1. And we look forward to having you back, of course, for Trebek Wars 2, Part 2, which tune in Sunday to hear that. We got to thank All Wear Clothing, allwearclothing.com, Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give them a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not
Jeffersonville, Indiana.
There you go. Bear does. Thank you to Sparty Steve, of course. We can't forget Sparty Steve. Thank you to Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Make sure you get his book, Dating Sucks But You Don't, on Amazon. Pre-order now.
The On the Radar podcast. Check out Peapod. Check out the new commentator for RPW, Ruthless Pro Wrestling. Where can they follow you at, Peapod?
Follow the On the Radar podcast on all major podcast platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at On the Radar PC, and find all of our links and what we've been doing at ontheradarpc.com. Follow Ruthless Pro Wrestling on Facebook and Twitter as well, and go check out their event in Erie, Michigan, Blood, Sweat, and Beers, happening next weekend on Saturday in Erie, Michigan, April 20. I had 4th. I should have had that ahead of time.
I already got it ready. 3:30 to 8. 3:30 to 8. Get there. $20 a ticket. Get them ahead. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Okay.
And good night.
And good night.
Good night.